We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Juan Soto. With the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Miami, the center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
He's set and the pitch. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 5, John Birdie.
So digging in now, John Birdie, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg.
1 ball.
Strasburg, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting third, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 21 homers and 95 runs batted in. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now, as that one's fouled off. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Taylor. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Corey Dickerson is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Now in the box, Michael Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Nationals, the center fielder, Michael
Pitch on the way.
Taylor.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Whoa, that's inside.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Adam Eaton digging in next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The average coming in 257, 13 home runs and 51 runs batted in. The 1-0 home.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. Two guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate. Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1-0 the count. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Turner carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ready with the 1-1. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner at short. He's got it, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So striding in, Garrett Cooper, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes, and he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone just 2 for 13. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So here's Starlin Castro.
Leading up for the Nationals, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Dickerson going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. 19th home run for him on the season, and as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Oh, he's been stellar overall. His batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Chopper to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Inside, ball 1.
Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 8.
And now for Washington, number 8 is currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Jordan Montgomery. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Now a curveball misses inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. John Birdie would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. John Birdie. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
From the stretch.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
VR leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Runner,
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
2 balls and a strike. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
The pitcher, Steven.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal. Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Lifted in the air out to center field. VR is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And that's the third out. Nationals lead 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickinson.
In now, Corey Dickerson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. 1 there. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here now is Trey Turner, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now here's the pitch.
That's inside.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Starlin Castro as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
Nope, outside.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 3-1. Swing and a liner. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Anderson picks it up on to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Number 8 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
On the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here. So despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The pitcher, number 47. Defense.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. Fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2. Here it is. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box now, Isan Diaz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That misses. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Montgomery. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike to count. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. John Birdie stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. One and one. Here it is. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. The set and the 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Marlins leave all 3 halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Michael A. Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Birdie is there, and there's one away. In now is Adam Eaton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch on the way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2-0 count. The pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat is Trey Turner. From the belt, the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for Washington. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out.
The left fielder, number 20.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
In now, Brian Anderson. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
4-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Eliezer Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. It was a walk in his last trip.
The second baseman, Starlin.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line towards center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hernandez has logged upwards of 140 innings of work, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
fouled off. This is foul right side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And now pitch on the way. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Ready now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Garrett Cooper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changeup called strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Into the box now, Isan Diaz. No balls and 1 strike. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Very high, 2-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled away. Yeah, that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Voth is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 15, Austin.
Jorge Alfaro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jorge Alfaro.
Grounded to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He singled his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, John Birdie, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right after it is eaten. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors and 3 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nats 1. Ryan Stanek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Stanek.
Digging in, number 8, a hit in 2 tries so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. A 1-0 delivery.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So here's Austin Barnes as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Nationals gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Ryan Harper has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Come on, I'll stop the strike. I got 2-1 the count. Three balls, 1 strike.
Brian Anderson is on deck. The 3-1. Hit hard towards the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1 3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Popped up. Number 8. He's under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in now, Isan Diaz. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Daniel Hudson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. First and second now, 1 man out. Popped him up. Zimmerman is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. That's popped up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Once again, a 3-2. Hit to third. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins on top, 3-1. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Alvarado, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Into the box, Trey Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1. Count is 2-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nationals leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roenis Elias will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Wilmer Defoe is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's in.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
John Birdie will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. This one skied out toward right. Eaton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Tim Anderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Now a throw over. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Marlins leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Giovanni Gallegos comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And he lays off there 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect from the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, number 8. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home.
Hey! Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Dickerson going back at the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Eliezer Hernandez earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Steven Strasburg struck out 10 in the losing effort. Giovanni Gallegos records the save, his 37th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.